What's up everyone, Howler here, coach of your Delta Gligars. Today I'm bringing you the Week 2 battle for the APA Academy low tier season. We are playing against JB Westside and his Las Vegas Cinderaces. Go check out his channel below along with all the other coaches' channels. They should all be in the description, I believe. So JB is coming off a very close loss to Vepsis and the Helsinki Hydreigons last week. So he's been playing pretty well lately in leagues in general, making playoffs in UPA and closing out, even though he didn't make playoffs in BBR, he still had a very strong last, second half of the season. So I'll go over his team real quick. He's got the Galarian Articuno, Boltund, Cobalion, Dragalge, Grimmsnarl, Lapras, Galarian Linoon, Magmortar, Mudsdale, Persian, and Serena. So, as for what we are bringing, we have a Subtoxic Leftovers Jolteon with Thunderbolt and Weather Ball. Weather Ball turns into a 100 base power Ice-type move if I have the Hail up, which is some good synergy with this team. Unfortunately, since we're not allowed to run Icy Rock on the Ninetales, it makes it a little bit harder of a trick to pull off, but we still have it because it's not like Jolteon has a plethora of coverage to its name as it is. So Rhydon is here as a double dance set. We have Swords Dance and Rock Polish. Excuse me, I felt a hiccup coming on there. Swords Dance, Rock Polish, Stone Edge, and Rock Slide. Not Rock Slide, Stone Edge. Did I say Stone Edge and Rock Slide? I meant Earthquake and Stone Edge. There we go. This is a really good win condition for us. It's the main win condition, and we have a secondary one in the back, I guess you could say. So we have Amoonguss, Rocky Helmet, Max Physically Defensive, Spore, Hex, Sludge Bomb, and Giga Drain. Hopefully he's... people should probably be prepping to get spored by Amoonguss. I know, I think it was the Safety Goggles Raichu or something that came against me last week. Something had Safety Goggles. So, in low tier, when Amoonguss is, one of the higher tier mons available, you expect people to prep for it, but we'll see how much JB preps for it. If Articuno falls asleep, we can hit it with a boosted Hex, and then if Cobalion's asleep, Hex is our best way of damaging it. So, Araquanid, specially defensive with a lot of speed, Resto Chesto, and we have Soak. This is our Dragalge switch-in. If you consider it a switch-in at all, we don't really have one. My switch-in would have been Clang if I wanted to bring it, but I decided not to. So Soak is cool because we can get rid of... we can change Dragalge into a water type, which means it doesn't get an adaptability boost from its poison or dragon type moves. So we can take 2 Specs Sludge Waves if we outspeed and Soak him, and then we can rest up. We do not take Specs Draco Meteor, but that may allow us to go into our Sigilif and set up a Calm Mind for free because he doesn't want to continue dropping his special attack stat, and I'm boosting my Spadef in front of it. So Sigilif is the Psycho Shift Magic Guard set, which is cool because it means that if we can get a burn off against his physical attackers, we can set up in front of them. And it also means that Grimmsnarl can never Prankster T-Wave us. Oh, excuse me, I need to... Yeah, that's the thing when I'm doing these team builders, the screen will go dark. So our only attacking move is Air Slash, versus Psycho Shift, Roost, Calm Mind, Air Slash. I think it's... And we don't have any speed or special attack investment. We're, basically max defense except for running Modest Nature. That's basically the extent of our special attack investment. And then last but not least is Specs Ninetales, Timid Max Speed to make sure we outspeed Cobalion, Moonblast, Blizzard, Freeze Giant, and Aurora Veil because we didn't really need any other coverage besides that, so Aurora Veil is kind of just a latch-ditch thing that we threw on there. So, without further ado, we are going to start this battle and see what happens. I wanted to bring a bunch of new mons because you'll see for the NCP game tomorrow, I ended up bringing quite a similar team to the Week 1 game, but this is a very different team from my APA Academy Week 1 game. So now the only 2 mons on our roster that we haven't brought to a game are our 2 lowest value mons, being the Dunsparce and Clang. So I think we've done a good job at mixing it up here. So Bolt End is here, which I actually did not expect. That's slightly annoying because I didn't creep Bolt End with any of my speed. So like what's it called? Rhydon doesn't outspeed after a Rock Polish. Lapras is not surprising to see because it's a good switch into Ninetales. Articuno. Mudsdale I expected to see, and that's the main thing in the way of Rhydon. And Persian totally was not expecting Persian. But Persian could be annoying because I know it gets like... I know it would get like Water Pulse for Rhydon and stuff. But so I guess I use Amoonguss to switch into that. Amoonguss likes going up against most things on his team except for like the Articuno. So we'll see if the Articuno is the safety goggles or what. My lead... I don't know. I feel like he's going to lead... Can I just lead with Ninetales? I don't think this is an ideal lead of it. Oh, he didn't bring Cobalion. That's interesting. I didn't have a great lead plan for this game, unfortunately. So he didn't bring Cobalion. He didn't bring Magmortar, Serena. What else did he not bring? Magmortar, Serena. He didn't bring Dragalge. What the fuck? Okay, yeah, I kind of expected this to be. I can't believe he didn't bring the Dragalge. And then Valerian Lightning, I guess that's not a surprise to left on the bench. So I'm just going to go immediately into Amoonguss to try to get some Rocky Helmet chip, and we'll probably get some Hail chip on it too. He may have Fake Out, he may just U-turn. Fake Out, alright, that works for me. He's going to take Rocky Helmet and Hail. This with Regenerator is nice because it can heal off any chip. So, he's probably... I kind of have to scout for U-turn. I'll just Spore, I guess. I kind of have to scout for U-turn. Knockoff. Ooh, I spored this thing when I did not, absolutely did not want to put this thing asleep. Okay, that was, maybe I should have thought about that more. Now he gets to go into Articuno for free, basically. And he gets rid of my Rocky Helmet, which is annoying. That was a good turn for him, actually. That was a good turn for him. So we could go into... I kind of like going into Jolteon here because I can get a sub up and then try to get a toxic on the Mudsdale. Question mark on Kuno. So we'll go for a sub. And I guess he's gonna... Does he find out we're leftovers? Yeah, he does. Gotta get the toxic on the Mudsdale so we can wear it down for our eventual Rhydon sweep in the end. That's what we're playing for. So actually, he's not safety goggles. That's important to note. He's not safety goggles because he took Hail Chip. He stays in. So are you gonna U-turn? And does U-turn break sub? Agility. Huh? Are you weakness policy? I don't think I care. I'm gonna Thunderbolt. I'm modest. It should do a lot. Hail's going to continue to chip this down. I also have a Weather Ball. which Weather Ball is not as strong as Thunderbolt, I believe. It's not as strong. Yeah, because I get stabbed from Thunderbolt. So Thunderbolt should do more. He goes for agility again. What? You're just not gonna break my sub? Am I missing something here? That's weakness policy, but how do you hit through my sub? I'm quite confused. Was that a misclick? That's the only explanation, is that was a misclick. I'm very confused. Why? What is he doing? I have no idea what just happened. The only way to know what just happened is to watch JB's side of the video. Honestly. So I also didn't creep Persian. So I didn't creep Persian with any of my sets. He didn't nickname this the horse name? He didn't nickname this... The heck is up with that? Toxic, we connect. Perfect. Does he have Roar? Or is he just gonna try to break it with Earthquake? Does he get Rocks up? Earthquake. Okay, so we got rid of the Articuno, which is great, because that was really the only thing that, like, I click Giga Dream for free with Amoonguss right now. Absolute, it's so free. It's ridiculously free. I'm max Fizz Def. I'm just gonna go into it and click. Or do I have? Should I go for a sub here? I kind of want to go for one sub. I kind of want to go for one sub and then go into Lucas. I'm still relatively healthy. Ah, he goes for Roar. Okay, so regardless, we would have been forced out of Amoonguss, and we get dragged into Arachnid, which is pretty decent. I can go for Liquidation. I don't really care if Lapras comes out. I really don't. I'll get a Toxic off on that too. Sail! Lapras. Water Absorb does nothing. That's fine. You can get Toxic as well. And I have Rest, and I crept this, actually. I ran Speed Investment for no Speed Lapras because there wasn't much point in me running any more Speed F than I already had on Arachnid. I don't have any attack investment. And he's faster than me, so he's got some speed as well. That's gonna bounce off me. And I missed Toxic. Oh well. I'll just go for it again. As he goes for Freeze Dry this time. 143 down to 89. I can take another one. But since he is faster, I do have to go for a Rest on this turn. I have the Chesto Berry, so I'll heal back up to full. Now I could potentially switch out into something else on my team. Ancient Power again. Not getting the boost. There's no point in me staying in here. I can't do any damage to him. I could go back into my Jolteon. doesn't have a switch into Moonblast. He hasn't gone for Smart Strike or no Smart Strike. He gets Iron Head too. He gets Iron Head for Ninetales. Doesn't have a switch into Moonblast. But I don't think he's in range, and I don't want to take Ancient Power. I'm gonna go Jolteon here. Arachninid's still useful because it's really fat and can just take hits. A crit! Still no Omni Boost for him. I think here I just want to go for a Thunderbolt. I don't care if he switches out. Because I can go. I have the freest Amoonguss in my life. If he goes into Mudsdale, he's gonna go for Surf. This might knock us out. Nope, we hang on. That's perfect, and he should be dying to the Toxic. So now he has absolutely no switch into Blizzard. None. So that's a passive kill for Arachnid. We'll see. Grimmsnarl could have Sucker Punch. Boltund could outspeed me because I didn't creep it. Persian is asleep. I think if Mudsdale comes in here, I probably just... good boy, Boltund. Okay. I'll just get some Thunderbolt chip off against this, I guess. We'll see if we're faster or not. We are faster, that's good. I don't really... Oh, wow, that's good damage. Ooh, Flame Charge. That's cool. That's cool. I didn't even know it got Flame Charge. And he's Life Orb. So, I don't think he can touch... I don't think he can touch Rhydon. I don't need Rock Polish Rhydon to win me this game right now. So I'm just gonna go into Rhydon and click Earthquake. I don't think he... I really don't think he gets coverage for Rhydon. Yeah, no, that's doing nothing. The Boltund goes down. All he has left, well, he has the Sleeping Persian. He has Mudsdale, which is Toxic, and Grimmsnarl. So Grimmsnarl is really the only threat to me right now. If he goes Grimmsnarl, I could Swords Dance. I may be faster than Grimmsnarl too, if he's uninvested. I'm not sure actually what I outspeed without my Rock Polish boost. Okay, this thing comes out, which hasn't taken a turn of sleep yet, so this is a free Swords Dance. You could have Water Pulse on this. If you get a first turn wake and go for Water Pulse, and that's then good for you. I don't want to Rock Polish. Yeah, he's asleep still. I don't want to Rock Polish because I may not even outspeed this Persian. In fact, I don't think I would. I definitely would not. If he's creeping my Ninetales, I wouldn't. We're at +2 now. Mudsdale comes in. I should tank an Earthquake, and I'll just twice to more than likely knock it out. Actually, I have no idea if it'll knock it out, but... Oh my goodness! Right on! Calm down! Holy shit! Who needs a Rock Polish boost? This should die as well, I think. You get Power Whip, I know, but Prankster Rest while you're at full HP. Holy shit! That is a clean 5-0 win for the Gligars. I honestly don't really know what just happened. I know JB is a much better player than that. Yeah. I don't know what to say about this game. He went to +6 with fucking Galarian Articuno and didn't attack my Jolteon. Now, if he had... So, obviously he was bulky enough to take Thunderbolt for me. If he was modest, +2, I think he KO'd Rhydon with... He should have KO'd Rhydon with a Psychic move, assuming he's modest at +2. I would have survived +2 Timid Freezing Glare from him. I also had my Sigilif to more than like I'm pretty sure Sigilif would have taken a hit. Let me check Articuno's coverage. I don't know. I'm not positive if Galarian Articuno gets coverage to hit Sigilif super effectively. And honestly, I don't know if I would have been able to take +2 like Hurricane. Probably not, honestly. I doubt it. I was max HP with a little bit of Spadef. But Articuno's really strong. With Tailwind, I'm sure it would have, or not Tailwind, with Hurricane, I'm pretty sure it would have knocked me out. Like, I don't think it gets Shadow Ball or anything like that. Hurricane hits Sigilif harder anyways because of the stab boost. Oh, it does get Shadow Ball. Okay. It does get Shadow Ball, so maybe you could have had that. Like, that could have been really, really scary. I probably would have... What would I have done there? Like, obviously not go Amoonguss. I don't know if he would have... I don't know if he would have been able to KO Ninetales. I honestly don't know what I would have gone into. Maybe Sigilif? Hope that it can take one hit and just get the Air Slash KO. Sigilif wasn't terribly important. It was kind of like a backup win con. But yeah, like, the Persian did nothing. The Mudsdale, I don't know what kind of investment that was. I don't think I should have killed that Mudsdale if he were max Fizz Def. I'm inclined to think he was more specially invested. What for? I'm not too sure. But so yeah, that's a 5-0 win, and off the back of our 4-0 win week 1, so we're gonna improve to 2-0 plus 9. Good game to JB once again. Go check out his channel, especially if you want to see what he was doing with that Articuno. That was bizarre. Next week for week 3, we face Vepsis and the Helsinki Hydreigons. We face them in week 3 of the last APA Academy season as well, so we're going to be, go figure, playing in week 3 again this time. And that'll be a very, very tough match. Vepsis is a very strong player. I am not... I don't have that much confidence that I can break through his bulky playstyle. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, unfortunately Sigilif doesn't hit the field. Oh, yeah, I would have really liked Sigilif to hit the field because I think I had a really great set this week. So, yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this video, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel for more Pokemon Draft League content. We'll see you next week for week number 3 of APA Low Tier.